Hi, this is Carl with another SOP video for managed service providers, and today I want to talk about how you bundle labor. Several people have asked me about why they can't figure out how to bundle their labor, and I think it comes down to thinking about the different kinds of labor that you sell. Most of you have probably not kept track of various kinds of labor. So let's look at the different kinds of labor that you sell. The first one is what I would call maintenance labor. So maintenance labor consists of all the things where you're putting in patches, fixes, updates, all that kind of stuff. Testing, backups, right? Anything that's preventive maintenance that keeps problems from showing up, that's maintenance labor. So installing service packs is maintenance. Installing weekly patches, fixes, and updates, that's all maintenance. Reviewing event logs to see if there are problems, that's all maintenance. So what's not maintenance? What's the other kind of labor? Well, we're going to call that project labor. Here's what I like to see. I want the maintenance piece of the labor to be flat rate. As much as possible, what we want to do is give the client one bill per month that covers all of the maintenance. So anything that's working and it breaks, we're going to fix it at no additional charge. Project labor, I want to sell that for a flat fee. So for example, we're going to set up a new firewall. Great. Configuring the firewall, setting it up, backing it up, making sure it has all the right updates, all of that, you estimate how many hours you're going to have, and you give the client an invoice for one flat fee. Now, if it takes you less time, you make a little more money. If it takes you more time, well, you're going to make a little less money, and you're going to know that next time you need to adjust your rates, right? The goal is that clients have a very predictable invoice. And you don't surprise them by saying, oh, this took 16 hours longer than I thought it was going to be, so here's a massive bill for you to pay. When you begin to bundle your labor, what happens is that you can estimate much more accurately what each client is going to take over the course of a month or a year. When you look back at all of the labor that you've sold in the last 12 months for a specific client, you're going to get a number that you can divide into maintenance and then project. Now, there's also other miscellaneous labor that we call break-fix. Break-fix labor doesn't fit into either of those categories. You can always have a project to install a new server, install a new this, install a new that. Break-fix is a whole different thing. That's some weird thing broke, or the client messed up their own machine or something, and so you're not going to include it in maintenance, and you're not going to include it in a project. So there should be a small amount of break-fix labor, but not a big amount of break-fix labor. All too often, people think that all of their clients are unique like snowflakes, but in fact, a client with so many users probably has a very predictable amount of maintenance labor over the course of a year. Figure out what that is for your clientele, for the kinds of systems that you sell, and then put together a bundle that includes the maintenance at a flat fee if you can. That is literally the beginning of managed services. It's where we start to say, hey, we can create a predictable environment. And you know what? One of the most important pieces of that is the maintenance reduces labor in the long run. So anything that you can throw into the maintenance category is going to save you and save the client a lot of money because there'll be less and less break-fix. For Small Biz Thoughts, this is Carl Palachuk wishing you the best of luck in your managed service business.